Oh, bees. We peaked with Honey Speedway. There will never be another one like Honey Speedway. Who keeps emailing me? Alright. Alright, I think we should just jump right into it. What's happening, party people? Let's finish up Spyro today. Just cause, like, part of me wanted to start playing something else today, but we are literally, like, one session away from finishing up Spyro 3, so I think it would be easier just to go for it. 70%? We got all of these levels, the final boss fight, super bonus round, cleanup. Oh, that's fine. We'll just keep playing until I drop dead. That's right, we didn't even talk to Bianca once we got here.
Spyro, I know you don't trust me, but I want to help you stop the sorceress. There's a way to open a hidden portal to her lair, but it'll take some very strong magic. If you can find more of the dragon eggs, I think my magic will be strong enough to open the portal. I'll come find you when you have enough eggs, okay?
Okay. I think we have enough eggs. 108? Yeah, we need, like, just 100. Pretty sure we just need 100 to get through there. So I figured out recently, by recently I mean earlier today, I was watching a linguistics video, kind of. Like, I'm fascinated and I love things like linguistics, dialects, lots of... Saki? What? That's not even how you spell that. Sake. But yeah, no, I'm just fascinated by, linguistics and dialects and all things of that nature. And I was watching a dialect coach talk about different pet peeves people have for just how people talk. And a lot of it was a lot of like misspoken phrases or idioms or something. You know, like people misremembering, like instead of new lease on life, people say new leash on life or something. Just little things like that bother people. But the one that really stood out to me, that I figured out that I do sometimes, and I've only noticed I do this on streams, because when I'm streaming, I'm a little more self-aware and self-conscious. Not self-conscious. I'm just more self-aware about what I'm saying, how I'm saying it. And that's vocal fry. Sometimes I'll stream even when I'm tired, just because, you know, or like I've had a long day and I just need to chill out and play some games. And I've noticed a lot of times I will be, and some of you might notice this, oh shit, but I might be talking a little bit lower or speaking more like this, and this is called vocal fry. And I realized once I had a name for it that I do a lot of vocal frying sometimes when I'm streaming, and I want to be a little more self-aware of that, just because and it's not like it's not bad for the vocal cords or anything. There's a misconception that like it's bad for the vocal cords, or it psychologically speaking it makes you sound less intelligent. And I'm just trying to be a little bit more aware of how I present myself, I guess. And one of the big ones that I'm trying to do is work on vocally how I present myself on streams. Ever since I started doing Facecam, I feel like I've been more worried about like, oh, like, I covered up the TV behind me, because it's like, oh, I don't like the reflection of the screens and stuff. I'm more worried about how the face cam looks than I am about, you know, how I'm presenting myself vocally, orally. And I want to be better about that. And I don't know if the vocal fry was bothering anybody else, but hindsight's 2020, it was bothering me, so I'm going to try and speak more clearly, more confidently, even if we're just hanging out shit posting. I'm still gonna try and speak in a more intellectual way. Until inevitably I decide to stream while I'm tired again, and it's back to vocal fry mumbling to myself, just, you know, doing absolutely none of the things that I'm attempting to do. I'm also ready for this stream to take a massive nosedive because I ate a lot before I jumped on stream. I made this big, delicious breakfast out of, like, eggs. I sliced up some potato circle. Just, you know, I took, like, just a long potato, cut those into slices. So, yeah, potato, eggs, onion, peppers. Like, I just made this big, delicious breakfast. And I know I ate too much. I'm going to get so lethargic later. It's not even funny. Zoom. Do we do the funny thing and just... Let's go to the final boss fight. Before anything else, what if we just went and killed the sorceress and then everything else was just clean up? Oh my god. Let's fucking go. Okay. I know exactly what I'm doing.
You did it, Spyro. You found enough of the dragon eggs for me to unlock the portal. Once I've opened it, you can confront the sorceress whenever you're ready. But be careful. She'll be expecting you.
I know. Oh, I know. Yeah, so let's, Is there... No, this can't be everything. How much are we missing? Top of the waterfall. Okay. I know that one's just right there. Eevee. Okay, and the last one is up on that really tall platform. No, is that where the rest of the money is? No, okay. Egg for sale, I know what that one is. Okay, and I know what egg for sale is, and the rest of the money is probably up there. And I think that becomes available upon defeating the boss? Upon defeating the sorceress? Alright, time for Fuck It We Ball. So, two things. Not to, like, I'm gonna immediately date this VOD, but I realize I'm the... Oh, wait. I didn't even think about it. We haven't even freed Agent 9 yet. Oh, well, at least we don't have to pay for it now. Like, once we defeat the sorceress, he's just freed. We don't have to pay for him to be freed. But I am the only motherfucker on Twitch right now not playing Starfield. Which is fine. I'm not too worried about it. That's fine. Son of a bitch, okay. sheep. Yeah, so Starfield's out. I'm the only person not playing it. I am way behind on new game releases. I just got Baldur's Gate 3 yesterday. And that game's been out, like, it's about to hit PS5s. Yeah, so I'm, like, really behind on new releases. It took me, like, 6 months to finally play God of War Ragnarok. But I digress. The other thing that's immediately gonna date this VOD is, the Spyro Twitter account recently put up a thing being like, hey, we're counting down the days to, Spyro's 25th anniversary, yay! And I love Spyro. I love the Spyro community. It's full of, like, such cool, loving people. Some of y'all need to calm down. The second the Spyro Twitter account does or says anything, y'all are just chomping at the bit for more. And I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but I tweeted directly at Toys for Bob being like, hey, is the Spyro Twitter account its own thing? Is it part of your PR team? What's going on here? Because people are going to get their hopes up for Spyro's 25th, and unless something is actually happening, son of a... Oh shit, that did hit. I just don't want y'all to... There we go. I just don't want y'all to get super excited when nothing happens this year. And I want something to happen. I would love Spyro 4 news or something. You know? Spyro has never really lent itself to party games. You know, like we have Crash Bash, Crash Team Rumble, there's Crash Team Racing, like all these Crash party games and stuff. And that's not really Spyro's MO, but Spyro has appeared in some of those other games. Okay, I guess I'll just jump off of that. Come on. I sure would like a sheep. Like, I'm doing okay on health, knock on wood. Oh, fuck. Those now kind of home in on me. Didn't mean to jump off of the thing. That's fine. Damn it. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Come on. Sheep, 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 please, please, please. No, no. There we go. And that's it. Not really. Nah, no, we just got tons of cleanup. But it'll be great. It'll be fine. George! The final boss fight yields us a George? Impossible. I know it's supposed to be like, oh no. Is this Avalar again?
Spyro, you've just defeated the sorceress, rescued the dragon eggs, and restored freedom to the lost dragon worlds. What do you plan to do next? Hmm? Perhaps a nice vacation in Dragon Shores? Hmm?
You're a real comedian sometimes, Bentley. You know, I still have to find the rest of the dragon eggs. Plus, Hunter seems to have disappeared again, so I should go make sure he's not in more trouble. You haven't seen him, have you?
Huh? Me? Oh, no, no. If I do happen to encounter him, however, I will most certainly inform you immediately.
Haven't even been here yet. Agent 9's level, we ain't even been here yet.
It's a funny thing, Spyro. I adjusted Avalar's portals to take me to the Dragon Worlds, but somehow I ended up here. Maybe my coordinate tables are out of date.
By 1,000 years.
That would explain why the book was so cheap.
So, now that you're done saving the world again, are you gonna visit me in Avalar?
No.
Sure, Laura, but I still have to find the rest of the eggs and, well, Hunter's disappeared again.
Did you say Hunter? Well, hey, I can help. I just saw him sneak off with...
Agent 9, isn't that a Rhinoc over in those bushes?
Rhinoc! Ooh, let me at him. You want a piece of me, Rhinoc boy? Eat laser, punk! Come on now, no fair hiding.
I'm sure Hunter is in good hands. I mean, I'm sure he will turn up soon.
Promise you'll come visit Avalar soon, okay?
Now, how many times have I told you not to tease that moose?
It was Billy's idea. Yeah.
Is that true, Billy? Hold that thought, Billy. Spyro, great to see ya.
Hi, Sheila. I've been looking for Hunter all day. Have you seen him?
Sorry, Spyro. Hunter made me promise not to tell you where they went.
Faye?
You didn't hear anything from me.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, heaven forbid. God, why? Lord up in heaven above.
Mwah.
They kissed even.
It's a sad sight, Sparks. Another noble warrior falls victim to the plague of love. Just look away. Well, I guess we'll have to find the rest of the eggs by ourselves.
Come on, Spyro. Take a little break. Let's watch the show.
Neat. So yeah, now it's just a lot of cleanup and going to all of the levels we didn't go to. And now we, I think for doing that, like once you defeat the sorceress, every instance of Moneybags disappears. So like Moneybags was holding Agent 9, so now like Agent 9 is just going to be open. We're not going to get the cutscene for freeing Agent 9, unfortunately. But Moneybags ain't going to take any more of our money, so that's a plus. Alright, I think Moneybags is on the bridge.
Don't worry, Spyro. I won't be needing any more of your money. Now, don't look so surprised. I found one of the dragon eggs, and I'm going to sell it for a fortune back in Avalar. Why are you looking at me like that? I've got to be going now. Toodles!
Yay, give us my fucking money bag. Truly the most satisfying part of the game. Hell yeah.
Drat. Double drat. Drat.
Got here, Shakti beat the whole game and
dragons were so fast. That's it. I give up. I'm
nah, we
retiring
just
to Spooky Swamp to become a haiku poet.
Hell yeah. No, we just did the sorceress first, and now we're gonna go back and do everything else. It's fine. We had enough to get to the sorceress fight, like I think it's 100 eggs, and we had like 108. Including this homeworld, I think it was like 113. So we had plenty, and then he's gonna disappear into Crystal Islands. Hell yeah. But now we just won't get the, like, freeing Agent 9 cutscene and stuff. But we also don't have to give up any more of our money, so that's fine by me. Alright, and I think... No. How do we get out to that island? I thought there was a whirlwind that takes us up and over for the rest of the gems. Unfortunate. Alright. Let's do... Oh, is that the... Okay. It didn't say level complete. 111%. Okay, let's... Spyro month, by the way. I know! On Twitter earlier today, the Spyro account started tweeting again, and I'm so pissed because I know it's just gonna be, you know, getting people's hopes up for the 25th anniversary, and then, like, nothing's gonna happen. I think Toys for Bob put the Reignited soundtrack up on Spotify, but unless something is actually happening, I think they should keep their fucking mouths shut. Because the Spyro community loves to latch onto anything. We're starving out here. Crash has so much stuff going on, you know, with Crash Team Rumble. I think the new update is going to add, like, Ripto. They're teasing Ripto into Crash Team Rumble. I don't use Spot. Well, I do. The problem is, Stuart Copeland has already uploaded the original soundtrack, or at least a majority of it, which I think is better than the Reignited one. Alright. Oh, I thought we were Agent 9 going into the portal, but... So yeah, now we beat the sorceress, so now it's just,
I thought I saw Rhynoc! Ooh, take it from me, Spyro. Never spend a week in a cage. Next thing you know, your whole island will be knee-deep in Rhinox. Well, gotta go. Mr. Laser Blaster and I have a whole lot of work to do.
I find him grating. I find him very grating. Insomniac wanted to do a whole-ass game with Agent 9. Like the follow-up to Spyro, they wanted to do a spin-off game on the PS2 that was just an Agent 9 game.
Pupil. Welcome back to my island laboratory.
He's
I'm
a lot.
afraid Rhinox have taken over the whole island. Perhaps you could stop them before they destroy all my research.
Sure. Sure. Shoot that. Shoot that. Shoot that. Come on. I don't think this level in particular, sometimes I'll complain like the Sergeant Bird level I feel like overstayed its welcome a little bit. That one's a little long. Levels like Zephyr from Spyro 2, a little long. I don't think this level is a little long, I just don't like how Agent 9 controls. Compared to everybody else and like the size of their level, because like Bentley's probably the slowest of all the playable characters, but his level's the smallest. That's fine, that's a good level.
A vast number of Rhinox are waiting to ambush us.
Okay, okay. But like, he's so... son of a bitch. 9 is so... slow, but his level is laid out for a much faster character IMO. That is my biggest issue with Agent 9. I think I complained about it when I was playing through the Reignited trilogy. They teach you how to control Agent 9. That is the point of this level is, here's how you control Agent 9. None of his missions, none of his playable missions outside of this level play that way. They're all FPSs. There's no other Agent 9 mission that has you in a third-person perspective. No, I'm sorry. There is one, but it's a top-down. There's a top-down shooter. So mad. There we go. So you have like 2 first-person shooters, a top-down, nothing else that's like 3D. Nothing else like this. Me off so much. Truly. I wonder what they were going for this level. IMO, I think it's supposed to feel like a James Bond sort of villain island, you know, with the big lab and like the secret base aesthetic.
These indicators show that a bunch of Rhinox are hiding behind the display screen. I'll switch on the view pedestal, and you shoot them as they attack. I recommend using your sniper mode.
Yup. There we go.
You cleared them out! Let's see what kind of shape the machine room is in. I have a feeling the Rhinox haven't been keeping it too clean.
Nope, time to kill a bunch of birds. Is there a... Oh, it's right above me, of course. Looking all over the... Looking all over the lab, and it's right above me. I actually don't get why they gave Agent 9 so many playstyles. To infuriate me. That's why. No, I think it's because they had just ideas for certain mission types. Like, I think they wanted to do like an FPS mission, and just that wouldn't work for Spyro, so they created kind of just this nebulous, you know, character with a gun. Like, I think the whole point, it isn't even like Sci-Fi Monkey. I think the character's supposed to just be
the machine room is
a character with a
overrun
gun.
with birds. To target the birds in their nests, you'll want to use sniper mode. Then zoom in for pinpoint accuracy.
Alright, I'm just gonna... We don't have to actually go anywhere. Dead. Agent 9 or Blink? What's the question? What about them? Agent 9 or Blink for what? Sacrifice?
Nice work, Agent 9. I'm not sure if this is a bird egg or dragon egg. What do you think?
It's literally... It looks the same as every other dragon egg. Beulah. It looks the same as every other egg.
Gravitonometric generator back on. I hope no birds got in there.
Which do you just like better? Agent 9. I think Agent 9 does have some redeeming qualities. Like, I don't think... There's only one Agent 9 mission that I truly despise, and that's the mission in, I'm just gonna hang out here, and as they... Sick. Yeah, the only one I really don't like is the Agent 9 mission in the Dino Mines. Other than that, I feel like he's pretty okay. It's just frustrating that the tutorial isn't... Like, the tutorial isn't a good tutorial. Is like my one issue with Agent 9.
The lab's clear, and it smells better in here already. Follow me outside, where I expect we'll find some Rhinox wearing armor. You'll need a more powerful weapon to defeat them.
Blink's first level in A Hero's Tale is long and tedious, and there's a cower button. I talked about this before. What is the button? What is the point of the button that just makes Blink... It just makes Blink do this. Just do that. What is the point of the cower button? Yeah, I don't know. Just not a... And at least, like, Agent 9 sticks out of the environment, you know, in the green and red with all these, like, cool blue tones. But, like... Blink is, like, mostly brown, with some, like, purples and yellows and, you know, lots of little colors throughout, but, like, primarily brown in the dirt, in, like, brown cave levels.
By my calculations,
Baffling
the bombs in this
design to
vending
me.
machine should be highly effective against armor.
Cool. The bomb vending machine. I love it. Do these roll? I'm trying to remember if these roll. Damn it. Okay, whatever. Ugh. Frustrating.
By my...
Alright, first thing I'm going to do is run all the way back, because that's something we have to do. I don't know, I just think, I think every playable character in 3 is better than every playable character in A Hero's Tale. Like, I think even Spyro, the main character, I think controls better in 3 than in 5. Let's see player who plays Agent 9 for a level type we'll never use ever again. Yeah, exactly. But like, even with the overlap, like between Spyro 3 and 5, you can play as Sparks. You can play as Sergeant Bird. And they are significantly worse in A Hero's Tale. You know, if you're playing A Hero's Tale with Sergeant Bird, those are essentially your speedways. And Sergeant Bird is not nearly as fast and controls real bad. Bad choice for speedways. Sparks, you know, in this game you have really cool top-down shooters that control really nice, the level designs are really good, they're just really fun to play. But then in Spyro A Hero's Tale, you get like Star Fox style, you know, ship shooters, but they're all like in caves with tons of stuff going on, and it's very easy to get hit. You don't have a lot of health. The timing for everything, it's like, oh, be careful about this door that's opening and closing. The timing is always super bad. The only playable character that I enjoy in A Hero's Tale is Hunter, and Hunter's not a playable character in this game. I didn't realize how far I could fucking throw these. Come on. Hell yeah. I don't know. I still have 2 playthroughs of A Hero's Tale to do at some point, so, that'll be fun. I'm kind of mad that, like, I didn't have chat on screen sooner, because I was watching over the VOD. So I was watching over the VOD for A Hero's Tale, and I was saying that, like, hey, I'm not going to, like, go out of my way to look for the flame eggs or the ember eggs, but if I happen to find them all, like, if I see one, I'm gonna get it. If I happen to find them all, I'll do, like, additional playthroughs as flame and ember. Just whichever ones I unlocked. And at the very end, somebody in my chat, I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is. Somebody in chat was just like, hey, do you want the cheat code to see the secret ending? I was like, yeah, sure. However, in doing so, to get the secret ending, what it does is it just gives you all the collectibles. So I was duped into cheat coding my way into getting all the collectibles. Which, you know, I'll still do those playthroughs. A Hero's Tale isn't the worst Spyro game, so that's fine. However, I'm mad that it was trickery. No. But, like, I was watching over the VOD and I don't know who it is, because I didn't have chat up on screen. You know, I would say, hey, what's up to people when they first entered chat. But, you know, when you have 3 or 4 people hanging out, It's fun. Look out! You already have this egg? Huh? What? Huh? Huh? You already have this egg? Your Spyro War commentary returns. Spyro 5. Oh, you're playing as Flame and Ember, which means new stories for both of them. Yo, Neo the Lynx, thank you so much for following. It's a great time here. Glad to have you. Ah, shit. Got some gems in chat. What is... So, son of a... Okay. I'm going to get real far away and reassess the situation here. Can I reach, or is that just going to hit the wall? Okay. Can I hit? Damn. Okay. What is... I have the window open, like, right in front of me, and it sounds like... What the hell is that sound? Sounds like something eating out there? Welcome to the army. I'm going to suicide. Hey, Agent 9, what happened to the other 8 agents before you? No! Damn you, delay. Alright. Jump, 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 jump! Okay, it's fine. That was the last enemy. We're fine. Let's get health.
Thank you very much for saving my laboratory. Now I can resume thinking.
Rowan? Oh, god damn it. I'm just gonna go get a beaker for Sparks. I don't want to worry about picking everything up. Okay. So after this, we can head back to Fireworks Factory and do that last mission. It's the Pokemon Professor. Oak? Oak? Wait. Huh?
No.
Is the is it the professor? That's everything. Another tree. Birch. Sycamore. Kukui. Oh, Rowan. I get it. I get it. I got there. I wasn't even thinking about which was Rowan 4? Professor Rowan was the really aggressive looking one from Diamond and Pearl, right? Diamond and Pearl is where I fell off of Pokemon for a while. So yeah, Gen 4. You just said the Pokemon professor, and I was just talking to the professor, and I was... Do they call every professor the Pokemon professor? Because I remember that's how, like, Oak introduces himself. Like, there's people who call me the Pokemon professor. Do all of them do that? Good old classic Spyro music? Yes. Absolutely goated. 11,225. Good time. Alright. If I recall, the only thing we had left to do was the Agent 9 mission here. Thank God for the secret weapon, too. Nope, come on, around the thing. Pretty sure we don't have anything else to do. I feel like we're gonna... Music here goes fucking hard. I feel like we're going to get through the Agent 9 mission, just because this is my luck. We're gonna get through the Agent 9 mission, and we're gonna be missing like $5. I'll take the extra life. I just wanted the full health bar going into the Agent 9 mission. In the thing. The one that always gets stuck in my head, like the track from Spyro 3 that always gets stuck in my head, is either Sunny Villa or Sparks' music, like in the Sparks levels. That always gets me fucking hype. Exactly, $5.
Hey, Spyro! I'm helping a kid called Handle recover some secret rocket plans the sorceress stole. You know, I'm always ready to kick some Rhinoc booty!
You could not speak. And that would be fantastic.
Hi, Agent 9. Behind those doors are some pretty scary ninjas. I bet you could use your sharpshooter skills to take them out. Remember, press the circle button to shoot, and use L1 and R1 to dodge left and right.
Strafe. I would use the blue... Sort of have a issue. Cool, time for something... Yeah, time... And now for something completely different. See if we can hit the... Yeah, okay. Sick. Let's leave that just in case. In case we need a full health bar. Alright, I think to reach the weapon we need to... Still go further back. Come on. Son of a bitch. Okay. We can go back and clean up some of the gems in a second. Let's just clear out this first area. These guys are all gonna drop, and that's fine. Come on. You good? Oh, he's stuck. Alright then. Did you find the secret weapon? Yeah, I did. That's the secret weapon is the only way I can enjoy this mission. Oh, there's gonna be so much. There feels completely different. Has a completely different feel than Reignited. Yeah. It's called Reignited came out after an entire era of FPSs were created. So there was actually a more comfortable understanding in how shit like this should feel. Damn it, okay. This was originally a Doom ripoff. Yeah.
Hi, Agent Knight.
Yup. Wait, is the secret weapon gone now? Does that respawn? It does respawn. Cool. Can't reach it. Okay, we're gonna have to... Oh, that guy's right on me. Okay. Sick. Okay. We should be safe to... Come on. Mruhaha. Who's Mruhaha? Strafing. Cool. And then these guys are gonna hop down. Oh, that's an accident. Oh, an accident just happened outside. Oh, that's a vehicular accident that just happened outside. At first I thought it was somebody, like, laying on their horn to, like, I thought it was somebody laying on their horn being like, hey, you almost hit me, or hey, get out of the way. And then it just kept going, and then I heard, like, screeching sounds, other horns, and, like, the first horn was just, like, still going. Like, I think something might have flipped. Oh boy. I'm gonna come around. Okay. I didn't miss anything back here, did I? I didn't miss my $5. I don't think so. It's very sad if that's the case out there. Yeah. Because at first I was like, oh, it's just some, you know, asshole. And then it didn't stop. What happened to the ricochet shots, anyway? Good. Okay, there is something in every... Oh, what? I'm behind cover. Fuck you. I'm behind cover. Okay, let's go back. This mission is always so much... Like, it's not even that, like, this mission is so much longer than I remember. It's just that there's also the whole trip back, which is very unfortunate. Okay. Son of a bitch. Let's make sure we got everything. Okay, so is there 50 gems worth of boxes on the way back? Let's find out. Patty. That would be like 10 boxes worth with like a purple in each. Okay, timer time. Gem... That's the second person to refer to Gem 5 as purple. I mean, it's blue in the original, but like... every other instance of it is purple, so... You know... Do you go with majority or do you go with original? For Spyro 3, it's not wrong to refer to it as... It is not. That is not... 25 gem is magenta. If you want to split hairs, the 5 gem is indigo, and the 25 is magenta. It's definitely not the same. Like in the first game, it's definitely blue. I will cop to it. It was definitely blue originally. However, it is a completely different. Look at it. That is purple. That is a deep, like, violet purple. I'm not going to pick that one up, and we will look at it, we will analyze, we will cross-examine the evidence. Just said 5 and 5 only when he picked up purple. Yeah, that is purple. It's definitely a different shade than the original one. The original 5 was blue. It was very clearly, it was like my backdrop shade of blue. It was very clearly like a midnight blue. This is purple. Alright, we are out of secret gun ammo. I think the specular shading will make it look purple, but actual texture, see what it really is. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they changed the shading packs, the shading textures between games, but... Yeah, I did it!
Thanks for rescuing me. You better look after this egg before the Wynox try to blow that up too.
Looking for Spyro. I think this guy just can't accept he's wrong. Who are we talking about here? Like, I'm willing to accept that I'm wrong. I'm also willing to accept that everybody's eyes are different, and two people could be looking at the same thing and seeing two different colors. You know, if somebody is colorblind their whole life and doesn't realize it, like the green-red colorblind, where it's primarily just like shades of brown, like somebody could go their whole life without truly realizing it. You know, somebody says that's green, and that's what you've seen as green your whole life. I get that. However, given that we are very clearly in a room of cool tones of greens and blues, that's purple. Is that everything? I wasn't paying attention. I was looking for gem textures. Yeah, we're done here. Thank God. Anyway. I was actually having this conversation yesterday, maybe the day before. My partner is an artist, and I was asking her about color theory. And in my mind, so I've heard artists describe color theory in different ways, like the use of, or the naming of colors. Like in my mind, cyan is just like a shade of blue. But in terms of color theory, cyan is important as its own standalone color. Magenta is also one of those. Because like magenta is like right between like purple and pink. So like if you're, no wait, stay here. Because we also have the Sparks mission. Starfish, whatever. You know, starfish, whatever. So, like, it's important to distinctly say we're talking about, like, magenta here. We're talking about cyan.
She says there's an egg hidden in there. I think Sparks should check it out.
Like, in my mind, magenta's just, like, a deep shade of pink. But for a lot of people, magenta's purple. Ah, shit. Of course, the second I see enemies, come on. There we go. I immediately forget all of the controls to the Sparks levels the second I see an enemy. I panic and it all goes out the window. We're fine though, we're big chilling. You know, I really want to like Starfish Reef as a level. This is probably my least favorite Sparks level. It's just like a big circle and doesn't feel too inspired. It's unique in the aspect that it's the only Sparks level that's just a big circle, but when the game philosophy across all level design for Spyro 3 was make it a big loop, like for Spyro's primary levels, make all of them a big loop, it was nice having the variety in like the Sparks levels and the standalone like alt playable character levels to just be like, we're getting from point A to point B. Like, Bentley's level wasn't a circle, you were just getting to, like, your house. Sheila's level was getting 3 people home. Sergeant Bird's was, you know, freeing the Resistance members, and it wasn't a circle. The whole looping level thing was originally weird in development. I believe that. I think it worked out pretty good, though. I think Spyro 3 has some of the best level designs. I'm not going to say necessarily some of the best level aesthetics. Like, I feel like they hit a certain... Not to say they peaked, but they hit this sort of, like, ceiling threshold of, like, creativity. Like, I think the first Spyro game has the most solid identity in terms of, like, level aesthetics. Spyro 2, very good. Some questionable level design choices, but one of the most often offending levels is actually Molten Crater. The little cage tunnel was literally a one-way deal. Yeah. Like, some of them don't feel as thoroughly connected as they could. Like, I think, Earthy tries to be literally everything at once. I think it nails it for the most part, but I mean, like, at the same time, I don't think any game is perfect. They've gotten close, you know? I think God of War Ragnarok is like a 99% perfect game, but you know. The one downside to having a game that's like near perfection like that, though, and the one thing that's always going to be holding it back, is you can only have that playing it for the first time experience once. I'm gonna rage. The Bluto challenge. What? The only boss fight worth getting mad about in Spyro 3 is the twin dragons in Fireworks Factory. That's literally the only real challenging boss fight. I definitely didn't have issues with any other boss fight in this game. I definitely didn't almost die on the Sleepyhead fight. It's fine, don't worry about it. I digress, though. I think, like, Seashell Shore is probably one of the better examples of doing a looping level design, because, like, you see them captured in the cage at the beginning of the level, and the whole point of the level is breaking them out. So, like, you get to the end of the level, and Aquaria Towers in Spyro 2, I think, does a looped level very well. I think, in Charmed Ridge. I think Charmed Ridge is really underrated in its level design. I love the layout. Regardless of, like, I think the enemy types are kind of, not BS, but, like, I don't know. I've always had issues with the enemy types in Charmed Ridge, but I think the level design itself is very solid. And, like, having the looped level part just be, like, a cute little, like, drawbridge, you know, fairy tale style. I think that's very fun. I've been on a hunt for the cat sound in Charmed Ridge. You can find YouTube videos of, like, every sound effect in a Spyro game, just, like, played back to back. Your best bet would be... Those videos are usually, like, half an hour long, because they use tons of sound effects in these games. But your best bet would be one of those, and then you can play it on, like, 2 times speed or whatever, and then just skim through it looking for what you need. Go to, like, a YouTube to MP3 website, drop that shit into Audacity, and then just trim up what you need. The fuzz extractor, but there's a lot of them. Are they divided into levels, or is it just literally a file of audio files? Can you look through, like, oh, here's all of Spyro's sound effects, here's all of the sound effects for Bluto, or the Seashell Shores. Just a nice good time. have to play every single one to find them. And the thing is, they're all probably labeled something weird or something wrong, something they're not. Which is always, like, additional, you know. I think the last time I checked, there was 3,000 files. Oh, God. Awful. Bad time. Okay. Son of a bitch, he's right there. I'm gonna die. I'm in danger. Yep. All good. The sound I won't be funny alerts itself. It is a good sound. When I was playing through it on stream, when I was playing through that level on stream, people were commenting on just what a goofy sound it is. Sparks, I touch you! How dare you die on me! Easy. Anashan. I love when they have really cool, unique, creative names, like Anashan, or Bea, or Beulah was another one that I really liked. And then you just have, like, beating the sorceress, and you get George. Just George. Alright. Now we can go back to Midnight Mountain, and I think we should do the other Sparks mission. Just get them both over with back to back, get the bonuses, get the Sparks bonuses for each.
When I saw that giant stingray, I thought you were a goner, Sparks. But you sure showed him. Now the magic from the egg has made you even stronger, so you can take one more hit for Spyro.
They even call out the fact that Sparks is just like a little shield. Why did I jump over here? I know I have everything in this level. Alright, we did Agent 9, we finished up all that. So I'll start training. Teach if he was another dragon. Sparks, you're supposed to breathe fire on them. If Spyro ever does actually happen, it would be cool to have Sparks evolve from his role in this game. I think that Sparks is fine the way he is, because we saw what happens if you evolve Sparks and actually give him some agency, and we end up with David Spade talking Sparks. And it's awful. I think Sparks is fine the way he is.
before you kick the sorceress's big, fat, ugly butt, she built a factory to make robotic bugs to fight Sparks. But I don't think they're any match for him.
Zoe coming in hard with that. Oh my god. Before you kick that sorceress's big, fat, ugly, stupid, nasty ass. I wish they didn't screw with Midnight Mountain before it was released. Yeah, well. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Like, there's tons of stuff that I would... like, cause, like... back before it was like, oh, we can push back the date, or, you know, before massive crunch was a thing. Game philosophy, or the philosophy of the game design workspace was literally just, cut it. You know, if it's not gonna make, or if we're not gonna get it in time for release, just cut it. But, it's like, I would love, what was the... Spring Savannah? What was the last hub world cut from Spyro 2? I would have loved the 4th. Heard the story about long distance platform? Yeah. There we go. Devs never considered a 4th? I believe that. Then, the other example, Jak and Daxter. I love the world building and the design of Jak and Daxter 1, and learning that there was a 4th hub cut from that they just like tacked on the final boss fight at the end of the... Now there's tons of shit that I wish, you know, you always want like the best experience. You always want like the developer intended experience for a game. Like originally when Fumito Ueda was designing Shadow of the Colossus, he was like, I literally cannot picture this game with any less than, I think he said like 36 colossi, and in the end, more than that, 40 something. He's like, I can't imagine this game with less than 40 boss fights. And by the end of it, only like 16 made it in. And I think you get a lot of that in like the large world. But in the book about Fumito Ueda's design philosophy, he has this like, not perfection, but like addition through subtraction kind of headspace where he's just like, hey, if we're trying to create like the best core experience possible, part of creating like the best core experience is deciding what's best for the game and what isn't. Kind of wonder if there's clues about Dino Mines. I wish we would have gotten the 4th mini boss fight. Like, it was such a good thing throughout the game. Just like each homeworld somewhere in the levels, there's like a mini boss fight. The dragon, Sleepyhead, Bluto. And again, like you want as much of the game as possible if you enjoy it. You want the dev-intended experience, but there's realistic limitations to what people can do in a limited amount of time, and Insomniac did not own the rights to Spyro. Universal did. Which is why, like, Universal was able to just, you know, kick it around to a bunch of different developers after, Insomniac decided to move on to, you know, Girl with a Stick and then Ratchet and Clank. 4th mini fight does exist, but most strangely they left the challenge portal. Where's the challenge portal in Dino Mines? I'm probably going to be doing Dino Mines next because it's right next to this area, but... Behind a wall, you need swim in air to find it? Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that they just literally left it in and they just like boarded it up and it looks like part of the environment now, but... If you need swim in air to get it. If it's behind Wild West Dinos is so interesting, is it? Is it? I love dinosaurs and I love the wild wide world of sports, but the actual position of it suggests the geometry has an opening there. Look, years ago, I had a retrospective up, kind of, like, I had a retrospective up on Spyro 4, Enter the Dragonfly. Just kind of like, hey, conceptually this game isn't as bad as people remembered. It was just, you know, poorly executed, which is my general feelings on the game. Is, you know, I think if it had been given enough time and love, I think Enter the Dragonfly would have been a perfectly fine game. But part of that was talking about like the creativity across Spyro games, and the final hub world of Spyro games always tend to feel a little, not lackluster, but kind of like they're not really saving their best ideas for the end. Like, I think in Spyro 2, Mystic Marsh and Cloud Temple are really cool, but like, was it Metropolis and Robotica Farms? Like, I don't think Country Bumpkins But Robots and Wild West Dinosaurs, it doesn't feel like enough of an identity in itself. It just feels like they mashed two level ideas together because they didn't have enough for either. And that's just... it's unfortunate, but it's true. It's a memorable level. I will give it that. It's definitely hard to forget cowboy dinos, but, you know. There we go. Alright, we'll do Dino Mines next, but I need to use the bathroom and I'm gonna refill my water. If you haven't, I'm gonna take this opportunity.
Must have had some extra magic because
Stay hydrated.
Two new abilities.
Get up and stretch
Now
if you need to.
Chests,
You know, whenever I
Atlas,
stream for a
warp you to
prolonged
any
period of
level.
time.
Just select the level you want and
Oh, yeah.
press the
Yeah. Whenever I play for so long, you know, I tend to be really bad about getting up and stretching and stuff, and... Yep, all sparks. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna leave it unpaused so y'all have something to listen to. I have a feeling the cut mini boss was actually turned into the Agent 9 challenge. Yo! He lives! Dragonhead lives! Oh my god, it has been a hot second. Oh my god, oh man. Alright, yeah, feel free to hang out. God, it has been a minute. I need to use the restroom. I'm gonna refill my water. People should also stay hydrated and do the same. Let's do that. and I will be right back. Alright. How have you been, Dragonette? It has been a second. Can we get... see if we can get some live. Damn. I mean, at least you're recognizing it. You know, there are people who spiral for so long without realizing that they're... Yoshi running a Yoshi? Yeah? But there's people who spiral in depression for so long without realizing that there is an issue. You know, I don't... best I can do is speak to my own experiences, and if you're aware of it, you know, at the very least you could be more mindful about it. You can't necessarily... I'm not saying it's like, oh, just stop being sad. That doesn't work. But at the very least it can help you be a little bit more mindful of, you know, any underlying issues that might be causing it. Because I found that, like, certain... I'm so happy for you for that. I'm so happy that a lot of people have, you know, issues opening up to the idea of therapy. And even though, you know, that stigma I feel like has been gone for years now, that it's, you know, it's okay to ask for help. Right, hang on, before that, what was that Link said? Hole 3 with the cut boss comes from me being a programmer, dabbling in game development. You usually find cut content in the files, warp self-moved, a couple minutes unless you are extremely rushed. I mean, I always felt like, and I brought it up before I took like that 5-minute break to get rehydrated and stuff. Late Spyro levels, it's always like, you know, leading the strongest, you know, opening really strong, and then kind of, I feel like later Spyro levels, not that there's any underlying issues with them, but they're just not the strongest.
Gosh darn it, Spyro!
And
I came in here to check on my prisoner, only to find out he'd somehow got away again. Then when I came in to look around for clues, one of them rowdy dinosaurs went and locked me in. Now they're out there causing all sorts of trouble, and there's not a thing I can do about it.
Jimmy's store. There's Jimmy's store. Yeah, no cutscene for the final boss fight. Spyro 3 only had 10 months old. That's crazy to me. If you gave a studio nowadays 10 months, those employees would be working round the clock, and you would have serious strike issues for just because games are so much more involved now. Not to say they weren't before, but I have to wonder if all dinos are evil in this world. Ripto's a dino, Gulp and Crusher dinos, the Sorceress is a dinosaur, the dinosaurs here. It's a reoccurring motif that the whole Spyro franchise is Dragons v Dinos. It's the most rushed out of the trilogy. And I think it shows, kinda. I mean, it's definitely like a fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, because Spyro 3 in the Reignited trilogy is also the most rushed, and the development of it was passed off to a different company, so, you know. So the next building you're about to exit, check the stone wall. Take the stone wall when you come out. Portal is behind there. Behind this wall? Like right in here? There's like a foot behind the wall. Do we know what the boss fight was gonna be at all? Because the first two mini boss fights in the game were like larger Rhinox that had a, you know, like there was the Navy Rhinoc, you know, the boat captain Rhinoc. There was the wizard Rhinoc, you know, Sleepyhead was a magician sort of aesthetic. I think it might have been a dino shootout. I can see why I can see why the Agent 9 mission. A dinosaur with a gun. Lord forbid they give a dinosaur a gun in this game. Absolutely unheard of. Which is why I think, yeah. If people think it was a dino shootout, I can understand why the assumption, or like I see the A to B in the Agent 9 level being that. Oh, you know what I'm not looking forward to? This is the greatest hits version of the game that I'm playing, and I'm not looking forward to the super bonus round skateboarding mission. God, I'm not looking forward to that. I hate the racing mission in the super bonus round. The arena looks a lot like Sleepyhead. Interesting. So like it would have been a shootout, but like the enemy's just on a platform? Would it be like the Ripto fight, where you there's like pickups that give you special breath attacks for a limited amount of time that you use, or would it be Spyro with a gun? I would love if it was just Spyro with a gun. Yeah, nothing for it actually alone. Yeah. I'm sorry if that was worded weird. I didn't expect you to have the answers when literally you said nothing about it remains and we don't know anything about it. You know, I didn't expect you to magically have all the answers, but I guess it was just more of a speculative question. Does anyone... Sorry, I'm looking through letters, but... Oh, shit. I was reading chat. Fucking god, snowboard hell. I personally think that the skateboarding in this game I'm assuming it might have been like the sorceress. Spellings where tanks dropped. God, the sorceress is probably the worst final boss fight for almost like any Spyro game, at least even for like Enter the Dragonfly. So my bare minimum requirement for a boss fight is to include the game's new mechanics. You know, like I think what would have made for a more engaging boss fight for like Spyro 2, because like in Spyro 2, the first ability you get is learn how to swim. First boss fight uses swimming. Second boss fight uses climbing. Third boss fight uses the head bash. That would have been like my bare minimum requirement to make a more interesting boss fight. The sorceress, though, using janky-ass vehicle controls? Ugh. Hate it. Truly, I'm not a fan.
Whoopee! So that's how my prisoners keep escaping. Here, take this dinosaur egg away before it hatches and causes more trouble. I think it must have been the run of the litter, though.
I love this Jimmy Stewart ass. Kiki! Hey, Spyro! You ever seen Kiki's delivery service?
That's the cutest looking dinosaur I ever did see.
You're crazy, that's what you are. God. Jimmy Stewart really was an acquired taste of an actor. His voice makes me so tired. If you want, when you win 100% the level, get Zoe to zap you while you're still underwater, then die off the edge. Go to see the warp for yourself. I'm not too worried about it. I don't want to slow down the stream with just some side stuff. It's interesting, at the very least, but I also only have like a limited amount of time today, so if I want to get this, why do they all sound like Jimmy Stewart? Yeah, if I want to get this the whole game done today, I only have a limited amount of time. Son of a bitch. Okay. I actually hate the first version of this tunnel. He's the only one left in the studio a week before release date. I don't even know who does the voice of all of the sheriff and the deputy and stuff. Oh, shit. Ripta was the best final boss out of the original 3 games. I agree. I think the pickups were interesting. I think it's weird that those pickups and those abilities kind of come out of nowhere. Like, those aren't in the rest of the game. But I think it at least makes for an interesting boss fight. Like, Nasty Nork, like, all of the bosses in Spyro 1, kind of a snooze fest. And there's, like, 0 difficulty in some of them. Like, Blowhard IMO, barely even a boss fight. That's just a guy you terrorize. You go to Blowhard's house and then just start chasing him around until you finally kill him. I feel bad for him. Nessie's such a bitch. He was away for like 5 minutes. Exactly! After talking like a big game, you get there, and every time you approach him, he's just like, I'm out of here. Oh, man, this really does control like ass, doesn't it? Yeah, he's just like, I'm safe up here. Good thing I left the key down there for Spyro. You get the key and he's like, oh shit. I didn't think this through. Anyway. Damn it. Yeah, it's okay. It was fun. Just getting the skill point. Doesn't say who did the sheriff. What's the skill? Is the skill point for killing all the enemies? He didn't blow hard enough. Now the problem is he did blow. Kill all the seahorses. I thought killing the seahorses was required for just beating it, like the first tunnel where you have to kill all the Rhinox in the tunnel. Interesting. So I can just blitz past them? Yeah, I know it's a requirement for the first one, and I thought this was like that one. But now I'm not worried about it. No, I don't care.
That was some mighty fine swimming, young dragon.
It'd be so... I get right to the end, and Deputy Holiday's like, "Wow, that's real swell, but I'll only give you this egg if you go back and you kill all those men, Spyro. Spyro, I need you to kill those men." Doesn't think how Spyro gets back with the water flow. Oh, it's real easy, Spyro. Where's Justin? Hey, Jesse, thank you so much for fall. It's great to have you. We are having a delightful time today. Finishing up. We were having a delightful time today, just finishing up Spyro. Exactly. Alright, should be 2 eggs left. Gunfight at the Jurassic Corral, and then there's just a hidden one in that same level once we're done. 108 gems in here? We'll find out. Hey. Thank you, Nightbot. Exactly.
The sheriff promised me I could be a deputy, so I'm off to help clear out all the dinosaurs.
Spyro Hero Tale 4 Remake. Technically, Hero's Tale was 5 on console. There were a lot of... There was...
If you just calm down for a second,
4 Spyro...
whooping and hollering, I can tell you what's going on. The Bailey gang are holed up in them buildings over there. You're gonna have to just go in there and flush them out.
Yeah, Enter the Dragonfly's OG Spyro 4. Technically speaking, there were 4 Spyro games, I think. 4 remakes of Spyro: A Hero's... Oh. Oh, I have so many more playthroughs of A Hero's Tale to do. Take it, Bailey Gang, sure. Well, good luck to ya. Kill him. Oh, this is so... Son of a bitch. %? Where Blink dabs and rides away. God. I think, so I've talked about this before, and I'm working on like a little, not like a venting thing, but kind of like a, like from a marketing standpoint, here's the smart thing to do with Spyro 4. If like Toys for Bob was working on Spyro 4, and if they're going the same route as Crash Bandicoot, where the original trilogy is all that's canon, and they're not gonna do or say anything with the original or with the other games afterwards, I think the smartest thing to do would be to make Cinder canon. The fan community absolutely fucking loves Cinder, and by not acknowledging her, I feel like you're gonna make a lot of people angry very quickly. Thanks, Sparks. Oh yes, please heal me. Please heal Sparks. Okay. Does this guy show up right away? No. Should be one more wave. Oh, and let's not forget the dinosaurs in Spyro 2, in the Skelos Badlands. Those guys suck.
I don't know why the Bailey gang was trying so hard to steal this egg.
Try to be a larger
That's
version
not
of
like them
Shirley.
at all. I reckon someone must have put them up to it.
Oh, Masha. They might have been teasing that whole, like, I feel like somebody put him up to it. I know they probably mean the sorceress, but that would have been a good lead into the boss fight. The mini boss fight here, if it's like the leader of the dinosaur gang. If they're called like Bailey's gang, fighting Bailey the dinosaur would probably have been the intention. Spyro Crash Bandicoot Riptos. Huh? You know, that might have been the mini boss name. I'm just saying, it would be good, like, world building and lead in to have, like, the little side missions all kind of connected. Oh, I love when they do that. I love when it's a regular, like, pot or chest or crate or something, or bottle, vase, and it's just full of gems because they couldn't think of anywhere else to place them. That's what makes it... This is what makes it feel rushed. I don't know if people can extract and look at the code for any leftovers of me. Only the Dino Gang joined her in the final boss fight. Game Boy Crash Bandicoot Spyro Riptos play. I'm definitely planning on doing... Okay. The roadmap for the Spyro games, as it stands, is once we're done with this, we're going to be doing Dawn of the Dragon. So I played Spyro 1 PS1, Legend of Spyro 1, Spyro 2 PS1, Legend of Spyro 2, Spyro 3 PS1, Legend of Spyro 3, and then after that, I'm going to download an emulator. I have all the mobile ones, all the Game Boy ones, the one on DS, Shadow Legacy, and I'm going to be doing those. Spyro Orange, Season of Ice, Season of Flame, Attack of the Rhinox, and Shadow Legacy. I think of the 5 mobile ones. I'd have to double check my collection. Spyro 1 actually had a gem that when collected, it would spawn several more gems. Spyro fucking Orange, I can't wait. Yeah, so unfortunately, like, I realize life stuff has been going on, but you've been gone from my chat for so long. I was worried because you wanted to be there. Yeah, it's your fault. It is 100% your fault. And I remember you saying that you wanted to be there, like, for the blind Spyro Orange playthrough. And I was really worried. It felt so empty. That's how I feel every time I play Enter the Dragonfly, which I need to go back and 100% that. I haven't done that yet. There's so many things that I need to do. TBH, I just need to remember what day it is. Full disclosure, when stuff like Pikmin, yeah, but Pikmin's awesome, so I just say that because people enjoy Pikmin. I have never played a Pikmin game in my life, but I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum. If people like Pikmin, people are allowed to like Pikmin. Still wonder what causes the extra gem glitch in Spyro 3. Pikmin 4 is a great starting point. That's interesting. I always find it interesting when people... Because, like, obviously the games evolve and stuff over time, but is there no, like, overarching narrative that says, you know, if you have to start with 1 to understand what's going on? Haven't played 3. But yeah, but before that, like, once I'm done with Spyro 3, I'm not going to be starting Dawn of the Dragon right away. 1 is good, 2 is brutal as hell. Oh my god, all my Pikmin are dying. This is war and it's unjust. So, kind of the timeline as it stands, I'm not going to be starting Spyro Dawn of the Dragon right away. I'm going to be, I'm borrowing a couple of games from a friend. I'm going to be playing those on stream. Like sometime this weekend, I'm going to be streaming more Finny, which is a wild game, reverse fishing minigame. I'm absolutely adoring Finny. I just started it when I wasn't feeling too well. I was kind of under the weather when I started playing that, so I didn't get very far, but I want to keep playing that. For Mew, I have Scalar, and she told me, you know, it's like, hey, text me like the day before you start playing this. So I'm going to be playing Scalar. I just have like tons of requests and stuff, but funny thing, I am adoring Finny. It's such a funny game. It gets brutal really quickly. I haven't heard of it. It is called Finny and the... Finny the Fish and the Seven Wonders. It is, you play as a fish who's been, like, chosen by, oh my god. I'm totally blanking on the little Japanese turtle creatures. Lotad is based on Lotad, Lombre, and Ludicolo from Pokemon. They're based, Kappas? Kappas, yes, thank you. So you get chosen by, like, this old man Kappa, and he's just like, you need to save the world! And you're just like this fish. And you come across, like, little bald creepy guys. Hey, that's unfair. But yeah, so you're just like this little fish, and you're like, you have to, there's like hunger mechanics, like you need to eat to survive, but there's like bigger fish than you that you need to like avoid, or like you can hit them a couple times to kill them. Sometimes if you like snag onto something, it's actually like a lure, and then it's like a completely different like anti-fishing minigame where you're trying to escape from this line. Let's rate. Okay, not what I wanted to pick. I wanted to race the boobies first, but that's alright. But it is wild. I want to keep playing that, though, for my friend who's letting me borrow it. Big boobies, they're I know. We went over this when I was playing through the Reignited trilogy. They ain't real boobies. I know we've been... It's been vented. The other thing, I now became a bird nerd. No! Life is so unfortunate sometimes. If you want funny dialogue, you should see the prototype version of this game. Oh, I've seen the prototype version of this game, and that is, yeah, no, it's pretty good. I like the prototype version. I like the some of the dialogue choices. Damn. I don't know what was going on there. I don't know what was going on there. But yeah, I got some games, just some other requests. And then there's just like I want to actually, like, as a streamer, I would like to actually play something new and relevant, you know? And my plan for that is to play Spider-Man 2 when that comes out in October. So I've got like a month to play through. Oh my god, no, I'm not gonna get it. So I'm gonna, at some point within like the next month, I'm gonna play Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man Miles Morales, just to get ready for Spider-Man 2 coming out, which I'm super stoked for. What else do I want to play? I have a little card. I have a little just note card I keep at my desk full of like recommendations, games that I'm gonna play in like the order in which I'm gonna play them. Like, God, almost got stuck on the same bit again. What? I'm trying to think of other games, because I played through Pokemon Violet on stream, and I'm thinking about maybe doing the DLC as well. Like, I'm gonna get the DLC. Shit. What is happening? What is happening? I missed so many of those. Try again. I don't think I've ever had this much issue with just the time attack. Oh, but I do want to play more JRPGs on stream. Just, have a day. Those fish have moves? Exactly. They're absolutely breaking my ankles, just juking me out. I want to play, yeah, I want to play more JRPGs like, Kingdom Hearts. Like, I've been wanting to replay the Kingdom Hearts games for some time. And what better time to do it than just, like, on stream? Let's fucking try this again. There we go. And then we'll do it again for hunters. R.I.P. Well, to each speedway with each game. Yeah, like Spyro 1 was literally just, you know, get a bunch of gems in this, you know, in the time attack. Spyro 2 added the hunter missions, the secret hunter missions. Come on, get in there. And then this one added races.
Where do these flying sheep saucers keep coming from? I just saw another one grab an egg and fly off. This one's super fast, but his saucer is damaged, and it's leaving smoke rings. I think I can keep up with him as long as I can make it through the rings.
He hits the F so hard on flying. He hits the F so hard on flying, I honestly thought he was gonna say, where do these fucking sheep saucers keep coming from? I honestly thought he was gonna hit, like, the, just swear right in the middle of this kid's game. Every hunter mission in this game is just... Hurry up already. This camera's really close to his ass. I do not like this at all. What is it? So much of the screen is just Hunter's asshole. What is happening? Hunter's unhinged? Yeah. But we love him. hell yeah. I don't know what he's on, but he's done too much of it.
Yes, that was close. The egg
Told us to
popped
watch
out
the
just
Mongering
before the
Dragon.
saucer crash
That
landed.
means... Hunter is speedballing like NyQuil and DayQuil just to make Quill. Hunter Spyro Noon Quill. He's on Quill. Get out of here. Alright, time to race. Yeah, I have to fly through all the green checkpoints. Oh, frames. Oh, frames, okay. I don't know if they have... It's... Okay, so there's an energy drink. It's barely legal in America. If that's any indication of how bad this stuff is, so I highly doubt they have it in other parts of the world where some of y'all live. Has anybody ever heard of the energy drink Redline? Because that is 100% the kind of crack that Hunter is on. He is absolutely quirked up on Redline. You've heard of it, Blaze? Yeah. So, for those of you that don't know what Redline is, it's a small bottle. It is a tiny bottle of an energy drink. And the reason it's called Redline is that a single serving is half of this bottle. A serving of Redline is half the bottle. And for legal purposes, for health concerns, they had to put a red line horizontally across the middle of the bottle with tons of warnings saying only drink to this point, like, you know, drink half a bottle a day. Otherwise, this stuff will just, like, really mess you up. Damn it, okay. Yeah, no, and it's a bottle like this big. It is tiny. And it is atrocious how bad this stuff is. Like, a lot of places won't even carry it. That's why I say, like, it's barely legal, because you can't really find it. You know, they had to do tons of legal stuff. They had to jump through tons of legal hoops just to, like, just for the FDA to sign off on it being like, this is allowed this is allowed to American consumers. But that's what I imagine. Like, I feel like Hunter drank 2 of those full, like, bottles. So he is on 4 servings of Redline. That being said, a friend of mine, so a lot of you know I went to college for film, and I recently graduated this year. Last year, for the seniors that were graduating then, for the screenings of all the senior thesis projects, a friend of mine in my class, my graduating class, so he was a junior at the time, he was, he thought it would be a great idea. He managed to get a hold of a red line, and he thought it would be a great idea to crank the whole thing and then sit for 2.5 hours. Like, he drank 1 full serving of this energy drink, or he drank 1 full bottle, 2 servings of this energy drink, and then sat for 2, come on, there we go, and then had to sit through all of the student films. He was shaky, he was sweating, he was having an awful time. he got up to use the bathroom at one point, and when he came back, somebody had taken his seat, and he was telling me later, he's like, in that moment, I've never wanted to throttle a single human being more, but I'm pretty sure that was the red line making me do things. He's okay, like, nothing awful happened, but this stuff will make you crazy. And if 2 servings make you want to commit murder, imagine what 4 servings will do to a person. Watching an animated story, this guy was talking about his experience working his fast food job. Oh, I'm not gonna get this, am I? Showed in the animation that one of his friends bought and drank like 3 of those full bottles at once. He's in super jumpy and jittery. I'm just reminded of the episode of Futurama where Fry drinks 100 cups of coffee, and then like on that 100th cup he reaches like this perfect zen with the speed force, and he's just absolutely unstoppable. Come on. See if we can. So I think realistically, or we could just whiff that entirely. We're gonna have to hit more, because there's been a couple speed boosts I just haven't been attempting to get. I think we're gonna have to hit more, and also, oh yeah, Red Bull is unrelated. My cats keep eating the hairbrush. I mean, it's better than eating hair off your head, but like, I don't know how you unlearn something for a cat. Like, I know sometimes it's like learned behavior for a dog, but like, I don't know how you get cats to stop doing shit. You kind of can't. Understandable. Those are the guy so bad that he ran house. Jeez. See, I take this medication that makes me, like, drowsy a lot, which explains why I'm always so tired and why I don't stream as much as I used to. But, like, I constantly need, like, this full... I need energy drinks to normalize, which is unfortunate. Luckily, I've been cutting out a lot of, like, the bad ones. Like, I don't drink Monster anymore. I don't drink Red Bull Spritzers. For the most part, I'm done with Mountain Dew. I've been drinking Celsius, which just has like other chemicals and stuff in it, but like the stuff in Celsius was... It's weird because like the stuff in Celsius was once FDA approved, and then it was suspected to be like a carcinogenic, but it's still legal in like tons of other countries and stuff. So, like, the FDA is like, oh, we can't officially sign off on Celsius. But I mean, like, it's just, like, splitting hairs about, you know, there's worse stuff in, you know, other energy drinks. Like, the Celsius doesn't have, like, aspartame. Yeah, here we go. No high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame, no preservatives, no artificials. But it's got, like, ginseng in it. And ginseng is, you know... Oh, you gotta be careful. Some countries have been using ginseng for, you know, hundreds of thousands of years. Not hundreds of thousands, what the fuck am I talking about? You know, thousands of years. Oh, also I did it, yay. Now I can get out of Harbor Speedway. Can you believe they brought back the original voice actor for Sparks, but not Hunter, for the Reignited trilogy? Don't get me wrong, I love Robbie Daymond, the guy who voices Hunter in the Reunited trilogy, but not bringing back Greg Berger, the absolute GOAT, Grimlock himself? What are you thinking? I also love Harbor Speedway. Reignited is too surfer, dude. Yeah, he went from just kind of being like an I love the speedways in 3. Yeah, no, I think it's always weird because like I'll have issues with some of them, and in the moment I'm like, oh, I didn't like these speedways anyway. Like, realistically, I'm not a huge fan of like Mushroom Speedway or Country Speedway. Sounds fucking whacked out, and it's pretty iconic. Yeah. Harbor's my favorite. Reignited Hunter sounds like he's 17 substances. Hunter in the original games sounds like he's on uppers. Hunter in in the Reignited trilogy sounds like he's on downers. You know, like he just enjoys like a blunt every now and then, which I think is just an interesting choice. Oh, but yeah, I think Honey Speedway is definitely like my favorite speedway, because like there'll be times when like I'm playing through Spyro, the evolution of, I'll be playing through like Spyro 1, and it's like, oh, these speedways are so straightforward, so easy. You know, I love the, you know, Crystal Flight, Night Flight. Like there's certain, I remember Dawn of the Dragon where they made him a yellow. Yeah, at the time I think someone. No, at the time for Spyro Reignited, Robbie Daymond has been in the industry for... Reignited was 2018. Robbie Daymond had been in the industry at least 5 or 6 years at that point. Robbie Daymond is a professional that's been around for a while. Like, Robbie Daymond... It's like some of his earliest stuff. Well, that's not going to want to load now. Yeah, no, some of his earliest credits, he's done some dub stuff for Sailor Moon, World of Warcraft. What I heard in the past. Yeah, no, he's been around a while. I'm actually like working on like now that I'm out of college and I'm looking for real professional work. I'm looking for like professional voiceover work, and I have like demo reels I've sent off. I'm on like I've talked to some game developers and stuff, and I'm on like a shorthand list of like, hey, you know, we'll reach out to you if we need something, you know. Which is super exciting, and I would love for that to take off. I'm doing other stuff right now, like I was in a commercial recently, just like a local thing, but I think that voice acting, just because like voice acting comes so much from like the core part of your body, that like physicality doesn't matter. Physicality doesn't matter all that much, you know. I think there is something to be said for like, oh, we're gonna cast this white guy for a bunch of people of color because he can do the voice, you know. That kind of stuff is really suspect. I've technically had some game in the industry for over 20 years, sort of. In the game with them. Don't you just love when you hear the, when you get the, yeah, we'll talk, and then it doesn't happen? We're right in front of Haunted Tomb. Let's do... When I was a kid, Haunted Tomb was the reason I could not 100% this game. the tank minigame in Haunted Tomb vexed me. I just couldn't do it. And just one day...
Ah! Yet another daredevil adventurer has come to rob our catacombs of loot. Let's just hope you're made of tougher stuff than the last guy. If you can survive the trials of our catacombs and answer my riddle, we will give you a prize befitting your efforts.
I've used some of these, so throughout this level there are some riddles, and some of them come from like Tolkien, you know, like Gollum's riddles and stuff, but I've used some of these in like D&D campaigns, I'm not gonna lie. The final boss in 2 or 3 until I was a teenager. Yeah, like,
Here is my riddle. I am
a vessel without hinges, locks, or lid. Yeah.
Or lid.
Within a side,
within my walls,
golden treasure's
a
hidden.
golden treasure is hid. What am I?
Egg. The answer is egg, and then he gives you an egg. What was I saying? Oh yeah, no. When I was a little bit older, you know, when I was a kid, I couldn't do the tank minigame in this, and that was like the only thing I needed to unlock the super bonus round. And then finally one day I was like, fuck it, we ball. I loaded up a save that literally only had this left, and I did it first try. And now I can do it. You know, it might take me a couple of tries, but to this day, I don't know what changed. I mean, clearly, like, I know it was me that changed, you know, just being an older person, having, you know, better motor functions as a, you know, a more developed human being. But it was, like, vaguely frustrating. Just to be like, what the fuck? Pick that up. We'll run back. I think this is definitely one of the more interesting levels in terms of, like, you know, you can't kill a lot of enemies on your own. You need like those pickups, you know. However, oh baby, have I been frustrated many times by this. Alright, let's... I guess we can pick one of these up. We'll need it eventually. Let's get the skill point. The music for Tomb is good though. I think all the music in Spyro is good. I don't think there's a single... I think it's very hard to get... I think it was very hard for Stuart Copeland to get Spyro music wrong. I don't want to say outright that, you know, you can't get Spyro music wrong. I'm sure there's plenty of people who have, you know. Lost Fleet is a bit of a wet fart. That's because Lost Fleet has, like, semi-recycled music. It's like Sheila's Alps with a different melody. But, there's an unused track for Lost Fleet that is a genuine fucking banger. I'm so mad that they didn't even put it into, like, the, I think we talked about this ages ago? Yeah. Like, same with, like, the missing, or not missing, but the old soundtrack for, was it Enter the Dragonfly? No. Enter the... Hero's Tale. Hero's Tale is the one that had a completely different soundtrack, right? And then, like a month before the game dropped, they were like, hey, make us a new soundtrack. Which is a fucking horrendous thing to do to your artists. Hey, the thing you made is great, but we're gonna need something else. I dare you to throw it. Come on, pick it up. Okay. Could really start playing games that don't have voice acting. Yeah, you're right. Plus, it's good practice. Like, I love doing voices for like D&D and stuff. The problem is, I have a very unfortunate flaw where like I work on character voices when I'm DMing. I'll work on character voices and it's like, oh, this guy's gonna only be around, you know, for one arc, you know, a couple of missions for the group, and you know, I'll tweak some stuff because it's doing voices as a DM is good shorthand so that your party knows who's speaking. And son of a bitch. I have this unfortunate habit when I'm a player, I'll develop a voice for a character that is absolute murder on my throat. I had a character for 3 years that was so strange level. Lost Fleet is interesting to me because it like the level itself, like getting to the end of the level is really short, but upon getting to the end of the level you open up like a entirely new area. Like there's a second half to the level once you've beaten it. Son of a bitch. But yeah, I had a character for 3 years that was very gravelly, and he talked sort of like this. And I had to do that for 3 years. I committed. And the problem is that this character was a bard, so he spoke a lot. Okay. Let's fucking go. Let's go. I will not let my childhood traumas dictate my life.
The first round of the annual demolition hovercraft competition is about to begin. There is room for one more contestant, but you'll have to answer a riddle to qualify.
Fucking bring it, Jamal.
The riddle is this.
I'm ready.
If one dragon can lay 1 egg in 12 years, how long would it take for 100 dragons to lay 100 eggs?
Could it be the only answer that's not numbered out, but instead the number's typed out?
Very impressive. That is correct.
Also math.
Good luck in the demolition hovercraft competition.
Crazy. One of the demolition where contestants actually die. God. Damn it. Cartoon, exactly. Cartoon murder is fine. But when I was a kid, I couldn't even do this part of the mission. Like the first round of the demolition derby, I couldn't even do this part.
Well, That was a fierce battle indeed.
Ah,
Please
yes.
accept this prize
Fresh
for winning
meat.
the first round.
Spider-Man! It's MJ from Spider-Man! It's Mary
You may
Jane!
now enter the championship round. However, this is an exceedingly dangerous sport. Might I suggest you quit while you're still in one piece?
Look at him! Look at this guy juggling them cubes! Look at him juggling them cubes!
My, such a brave reptile you are. But you'll need much more than bravery to win the championship.
The championship. Really swallows those vowels, doesn't he? Off to a great start. Off to a phenomenal start. Okay, there's health over here. I just have to, you know, get over here without getting hit. I wish the camera would work. What is actually happening? There we go. What was that? Can I snipe? Hell yeah. I thought there was a bug. I thought there was a scarab over here. I thought there was fodder over here. What the fuck? Okay. That's fine. The fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, I forgot you were there. The fuck. No! No! Okay. I don't know what's going on with the camera. I don't know why when I'm strafing the camera goes beside
You
me.
may now enter the champion.
Bring it on. What is happening? I hate this camera. I saw it. There's a scarab on that platform. Okay. Back platform.
You may now.
Okay. This is fine. We're fine. It's all good. Each of the three. One of them did not. One of them did not. I thought so too, but the one to my left, this one over here, did not have a butterfly. Oh, there it is. Now it decided to show up. Why? I can't see things when you go to the side like that. I can't see. Whatever. Whatever. Let me get my bearings again. Okay. Should be one. Okay. 2 left over on that platform. I got this. I got this.
That was indeed a battle for the ages. You're the first
Yeah.
dragon to win the competition in over 1,000 years. I proudly present you this year's grand prize.
MJ and TJ, who are these people? Okay. Slide, Agent 9. Is that it? I mean, there's the rest of the main level, which just ends right here, but...
I see you've managed to survive the trials of the catacombs. Now, let's find out if your wits are as quick as your feet.
Egg.
I'm
a vessel without hinges, lock, or lid within my walls.
Have you...
Yes, I've heard that one before. It's from The Hobbit. Published in, like, 1920-something, 1930-something.
I've waited 7,000 years for someone to solve that riddle. Now, I can finally
Wait,
head
Algier?
off the seashell shore to bury some bones.
Interesting name. Sailed right off. Good thing I have a ton of lives for this. Good thing I have an absolute ton of lives for this. Rip. I'll take it. Did I get them all though? No. This is the worst slide in the game. Absolutely. I hate it. Son of a bitch. I agree. Truly abysmal time. Creasy slide for some reason. Yeah. I don't get... Because, like, the one in... Crystal Islands?
Funny hats put a curse on me.
The other one.
Just 'cause I shot him in
The other
butt
slide.
a couple of times.
That one's fine.
He said he turned my tail into a snake. Does it look like a snake to you? It does feel kind of funny. Come to think of it, oh boy, that dog's gonna pay.
He's a lot. He's truly a lot.
Behind this door lie the 5 deadly trials of King Rover. No one has ever survived all 5. In fact, it is so dangerous that I cannot let you through this first door unless
Something
you
for
are
sure.
able to solve my riddle.
What is this? The more of me you take, the more of me you leave behind?
Here's the riddle. I follow
Yeah.
you wherever you go, but the more of me you take, the more you leave behind.
Footsteps.
My. You're quite clever for someone with so little fashion sense.
Yeah. Gets
You
hit by a
may
boulder
proceed
twice.
to the first trial.
Yeah, I think the reignited animations for Agent 9 are really good. They're really expressive and they're really fun. I just don't think they do anything to salvage his personality. Oh, you're a hater, Look, I don't hate Agent 9. I just think that it's funny that the tutorial level to teach you how to play Agent 9 isn't actually relevant considering that all of his missions play differently. You have like an on-rails first-person shooter. You have the Doom clone. So Monkey and ADHD. Not true. Not true. Do not spread. I mean, I hate guns. But like they teach you to play in like a third-person perspective, with like bombs and stuff that you throw, and also you can go first person to aim and shoot stuff. You have two auto first-person shooters that just, you can't do anything about, and this one is more of a top-down shooter than it is really an over-the-shoulder or like, back behind like you were taught. Like this is a fixed. All of the other ones are like fixed camera angles. So all the Agent 9 levels play differently. It is strange. They're cool ideas, but just because they're so... I'm pretty sure the lab level is the only one that uses bombs. I mean, this one, you have to use the things that those mummies drop. Those, like, weird rock exploding... I guess they're bombs, just the exploding rocks that the mummies drop. You have to use those, but that's just a mechanic of the level. I wouldn't necessarily equate that to an Agent 9 mechanic. That's just something that is inherent in the level, is that the mummies can only be destroyed. The laser bounce is the only thing that makes this even remotely bearable. Let's be real. If the lasers didn't bounce and you had to be like 100% accurate... Yeah, the extreme ricochet... Because, like, so much of this is, like, kiting enemies. Come on, through the thing. Cool. Double cool. No! Son of a bitch. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. We're cool. We're cool. We're cool. We're fine. Wish it was more president. Yeah, get sleep. So tired. I'm just waiting for... I don't even know what time it is over there, but... Get sleep. Come on. Not the late about midnight? Okay. I did double check what time it is here. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was later in the day for me. Okay, I should be fine. Can I get the rest of this done in like an hour? We need to get not Scorch. I always get the names confused. I miss Neopets. How did Neopets go? Funny. I really liked a lot of the later level design. A lot of the puzzles were kind of infuriating, but I think it's really funny how it ends very unceremoniously. I do think the ending is very abrupt, and it doesn't, there's like no pomp and circumstance about it, and I think that's really funny. Crystal Islands, Desert Ruin, super bonus round in an hour. I could do that. Okay, I'm going to, flip a coin. Do we have any preferences for Desert Ruin or the other one? Crystal, whatever. I was just looking at it. Do we have any preference? Crystal, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm just gonna jump into Desert Ruin, and those are the two I do first. Yeah, I think these are some of the better levels in the game. Like, if I'm being honest, I look forward to Desert Ruin. I don't know what it is about the level, I just really look forward to Desert Ruin. There's nothing, like, spectacular about it, in my opinion. True. Alright, I need to use the bathroom again, though, and I'm doing fine on fluids. I've just been drinking a lot of fluids. I'm gonna leave it, unpaused, so that Did it just crash? No. No. Don't do this. Don't do this. Okay, I'm gonna let it load. I'm gonna hope it loads in. I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom real quick. Alright, gang. These games... Spyro 3 has autosave, right? Like, every time you enter and exit a level, it autosaves, right? Like, I don't think we have a choice, but I'm gonna just reset the PlayStation real quick. God, sounds so good. All right. What's the worst that happens? We just lose tons of progress and have to do that all over again on another day? That audio is way off. Okay. Oh, that audio is so off. 91%. Okay. So unfortunately, I've had this issue in the past with the PS2 where the audio will just desync, and there's nothing really I can do about it while streaming. It resets once I like turn everything off and turn it back on. Your PS2 sounds crusty as hell to deal with. Well, you know what? It was the PS2 I had when I was a kid. I've opened it up and I've had to like fix it up a bit. Like last year, or maybe it was earlier this year, I put in a new disk drive in it. Like I fixed it up and stuff, but you know. Let's try Crystal Islands instead. We'll come back to Desert Ruin. do something else. Imagine if that's the last level, though, that doesn't work.
Shh.
This level's so
Spyro,
much.
Don't tell anyone, but we've stolen some magic from the sorceress. We're hiding here whilst we practice using it. Unfortunately, we've had a bit of an accident and turned everything into crystal, and it seems to have aggravated the indigenous creatures.
I don't think that's how you spell indigenous, but alright, buddy. I'm sure my PS2 is fucked. Touched it in years. Oh, the sound is definitely gonna bother me. It's fine. There are gems on the platform. There are gems on this platform. I know my Spyro discs are wrecked. I have 3 copies of this game because I always manage to find first copies of Spyro 3. I thought this one was different. This is a new copy to me. This is a new copy of the game that I bought that I was hoping would be different. I was hoping it wouldn't be broken, but you know. My Spyro 3 is European, so I don't get this fun Crystal Island music. That's a shame. I think Crystal Island has some real good music. For the Reignited trilogy, did they put this music in for the European release?
See a magic trick? Watch carefully. As you can see, there is nothing up my left sleeve.
Sick.
Nothing up my right sleeve. But now, with a wave of my hands and the magic word, Alakazam!
Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love the sound effects. Son of a bitch. For Europe, it was a disk space issue. Oh, because they had to make room for all of the 5 languages, yeah. They had to make room for all of the localization dialogue, that's right. I do remember reading about that. Manny?
You want to see the trick again? Well, all right. But I want you to know this isn't as easy as it looks.
I got some neighbors who are screaming out there. I don't know what's going on. The hell? No! Alright, whatever.
You want to see the trick again?
I thought it was like my partner watching something in the other room. And then I remembered that my window is open. Damn. There we go.
All this magic
Last
is
music
just
first.
misdirection, you know. Which is why I'm going to start that whirlwind over there. Abracadabra!
Sometimes I hear weird shit like 3 AM and I'm just like, man, better be foxes. Well, I know we've talked about this before where like Scotland doesn't have any like predators anymore. Like there's no wild, like large predatory wild animals out there. Like I think you've said there's like no bears, no wolves. Which is wild to me. was I gonna... Oh yeah, no, Sorceress's boss music is the first... So like, this... I'm trying to wrap my head around Sunrise Spring, UK's biodiversity here. But like, the Sunrise Spring music during the Sorceress boss fight, that sounds... Because like, I like the Sunrise Spring music, but that is not boss fight music. That sounds like a... That's gotta be a glitch. That can't be right. Kill that man. Kill that man. God. The sync sound truly is fucked. It is, but I don't know what theme is supposed to play instead. They at least could have, like, if you're trying to say, yeah, one of the past boss themes, I would think that if you're trying to, like, cut to make room in the game file, I would maybe just have like one theme song for all boss encounters. That way you're not cutting... That way, that would feel like a little more cohesive to me than just having like two completely disconnected levels sharing music. Just have like a boss theme for the European release. That's fine. I think it's all of the Midnight Mountain levels that don't have any music. That's wild. Oh, the whack-a-mole. I just remembered whack-a-mole. I know our Ripto fight in Spyro 2 didn't have the opera guy.
Well, I suppose I could show you my new trick.
Please show me the astounding Arturo. Mwah, mwah.
Here, you can have this. I was going to use it in a trick, but my magic just keeps bouncing off.
That's cause this magic-proof baby dragons got their own magic. Okay, let's do this first, just while we're here. Then we can fly around, and we'll do Whack-A-Mole last. No, we should get Whack-A-Mole out of the way. Missing tracks are majority of the Speedway tracks, Dino Mines, Haunted Tombs, Crystal Island. Weird. Like, IMO, there should have, like, if you're gonna cut ones like that, maybe have, like, just one consistent Speedway song and one consistent boss theme, if you're trying to save space. So that Seashell Shore music. Whack. $14,080. That feels right. Cloud Spires? Dino Mines use Molten Crater. Okay. Bold. Well, okay. I can kind of hear Molten Crater in Dynamite. I kind of hear it.
Good
yeah,
evening,
it's serviceable.
Spyro. The amazing Randini is about to put on a display of prestidigitation. I've heard that it's quite impressive, so I'm going to watch the show.
Alright, whack-a-mole time. Every side character has that one mission that you're just not looking forward to. I am not looking forward to whack-a-mole.
I'm afraid my magic show seems to have overexcited the moles. They need a good
kind of
bonk on
squint
the
my
head
ears
to
and
calm
have
them
a sort
down.
of ice
And you
crystal
look
synth.
like just the man to help.
Yeah, it's so obviously a beach song.
A light tap on the head should sort them out. But watch out for my friends. They're trying to burrow after them.
Okay. I definitely think Bentley in the Reignited trilogy takes up too much of the screen for this. Damn it. Okay.
Well, that didn't do it. See, they've got themselves all worked up into a tizzy. You'll have to try again.
People, please stop texting me right now. Choose your fighter, Reignited Whack-A-Mole or OG Bentley Boxing. I would still take Reignited Whack-A-Mole over the original Bentley Boxing. I hate the boxing minigame in this original. Please leave me alone. Damn it. Okay, that's on me.
Well, that didn't do it.
That's on me. I didn't think they would drop a magician so quickly. Sorry, Randini. My grand was over today while I was out and sprayed him. Why would you spray that where people sleep? Why would you spray that where people sleep? No, I was doing so good.
Well, that didn't do it. See, they've got themselves all worked up into a tizzy. You'll have to try again.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I wish Mew was here. Mew has access to Nightbot and can fix that. There was something a couple streams ago, last stream or something, somebody else was spamming all caps and we had deactivated that because it's dumb, and he was like, no, put it back on, I want to fight Nightbot. And we just never... It's okay though. If you get put in timeout, Blaze is here. Yeah. Again, I don't expect them to throw a magician in.
Well, that didn't do it.
Second. I can do this. Easy. I will read that in a second. No!
Well, that didn't do it. See, they've got themselves all worked up into a tizzy.
I know they do, I know they do. Oh my god, what do you mean I missed it? Okay. No. Where was where was anything? They just weren't spawning anything. Oh, that's frustrating. That's not even like my fault. Come on. 19. There we go. Okay.
Well done. And look, one of my friends dug
Let's
up
sleep in the
this
living
whilst
room.
chasing the
Gee.
moles.
Awful. Hank. It's Hank. Yeah, no, that just like... And she didn't even like leave a window open? Like, I feel like the polite thing, like... I guess just like the common sense thing in my head is like if you need to spray down something like that inside, which I don't think that needed to be sprayed heavily in a bedroom, but the common sense courtesy thing to me is leave the window open, like cracked even, and leave the door open just so there's window's been open this whole time, it's still lingering. Come on. Understandable. Understandable. I know there's not always, like, an easy resolution, but I hope there is some... Fuck, where am I? Nope, not gonna make it. Shit, fuck me. God damn it. Okay. There we go. Okay. Just do yourself immediately for someone so obsessed with talking about this fucking trick is dangerous to liberally spread. Time to set up the sofa bed. Yeah, no, that sounds... Iron grip on... Oh, jeez. There's always this, like, mentality that, like, the older generation... There's this mentality from the older generation that they know better. You know, it's like, well, you know, XYZ when I was a kid, and that was fine, but, you know, it wasn't fine. You have tons of people dying of, like, lung cancer, mesothelioma, all of those, like, horrific, you know, lung problems. But they're still like, I never had any issues, I'm fine. Long story. Sensitive, she... Oh my god. That's the most frustrating. I was raised to, you know, I love my family. Regardless of some family, you know, I'll always love them. Like, that is just an immutable something in my coding as a person is like, I will love my family. However, I have some family members, I'm not going to get too specific, but I have some family that is having health issues, and they're putting, I don't know, she's got a lot about me, and understandable, like, you know, being a grown person, being autonomous, you know, having your own autonomy is important. And if you feel like, what was that? Why was I discontinuing? Why was I falling? Okay. But yes, I have family that is having medical issues. Understandably irritated. But this family that I have with medical issues is, they're putting more faith in, alternative medicines, and I get that, like, I understand the hesitation for Western medicine, you know. I get the hesitation to be like, oh, you know, I don't know what's in the pills, I don't know what's in the prescriptions, but when your response to, hey, if you don't take care of this, you might only have a year left to live. When your response to that is, I'm going to drink this tea recommended to me by some YouTube channel. That's gonna help me. Instead of going to a doctor. I think people tend to turn it into myth to answer doctor. Yeah, no, it's but you know, all I can do is say, I don't think that's a good idea. I think you should see a doctor. But those people can be stubborn. And it is their bodily autonomy. I don't want to push anything on anybody. But I think that's a bad idea. $20. That's a lot to be missing. Where am I missing $20? I have a lot of health issues. Mm-hmm. Where am I missing $20? For some reason in my head I missed like a whole line of stuff going down here. Ah, there it is. Then I think they can overdose on. Don't look for healthcare in America then. It is all for profit. All healthcare in America is for profit, and it's extremely frustrating. Am I missing... No, I'm not missing any eggs, just $20. Can anybody spare me 20 dragon dollars? Okay. I'm just gonna assume it's not here. Let's look somewhere else. That sounds like a deep misunderstanding of healthcare. Just the umbrella idea of doctor. Some people. Oh, nothing in there. There's nothing in there, right? No. Where the hell am I missing $20? Should I check back in Bentley? Nothing underwater there. Garbage awful people and underfunded. Yeah. I feel like it's rough all over just because, you know, it's one of the most universal basic things is that we need medicine. We are people. We're squishy little apes. We're gonna get sick. We're gonna get hurt. We need medicine. So there's that, like, lizard brain. Like, there's that thing in the back of your head that says, I can monetize that. I'm told that 2 years of Google reading. God. Well, the actual only place I can think of is back on that slide. Fuck. Kind of a bitch. Okay. Oh, I have the Sparks thing. I have that Sparks thing now where I can just point. Duh. Ah, there's 10. 20. Cool. Fucking insane to me. Okay. Well, I'm done anyway. Alright, okay. Desert Ruin. Desert Ruins. Desert Ruins. Alright, nope, wrong one. Let's save it. Fingers crossed. Hey, cool. I lived, bitch.
Hello, you must be Spyro. A lot of people are talking about all the things you've done for them. Do you think you could help find my girlfriend Tara? She went off to raid the tomb of the stone golem, and I haven't seen her since. I'd go look inside the tomb myself, but you know there's all these scorpions and stuff.
You gotta hand it to Gus. Gus landed himself a baddie. I know the joke is that, like, oh, small nerdy man and him get the like, it's supposed to be played as like a joke, but you gotta give props to Gus. He must have an incredible personality. I don't have the key yet. Oh, come on, get the thing. Get the... Oh, I miss Sparks. I know. But this was the year 2000. And I always think worse of people 20 years ago. Alright. There's no longer a woman screaming out there. However, there is just... I hear a child. I have no... It's good to imagine a time where Friends is considered a progressive...
Hi, Spyro. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm just off for a bit of a walkabout right now. You know, sometimes you just long for the simple, old-fashioned pleasures of yesteryear, don't ya?
We back? We back? Are we there? What was that? Did it hear me? Did it hear me get upset at a child? And was like, this ain't it, Chief. I'm gonna be real, this is my favorite Sheila mission. Just something about making it a side scroller is such like a Cancelled by Twitch, exactly. I guess I'll have to move over to, Kick? Is that the new one? The new awful... But yeah, I think this is my favorite Sheila mission just because making it a side-scroller is such a breath of fresh air compared to... You can stream on that? It's different. I had the same thought. I was like... Kick was for pervs. So there's Kick, the, like, texting app, and that's what I thought at first too, but there's just a new streaming platform called Kick. I don't know if it's affiliated in any way, but yeah. It's like 90% gambling. Like, I looked at it once and it's like 90% gambling, 10% creators who are kicked off of Twitch. Alright, all good. Have a good sleep, Dragon. I will hopefully hear from you later. Like, hopefully hear from you a bit more, like, in the Discord and stuff. It's always great to hear from you. I'm glad you're still alive. Pete! It's Pete! Okay. Or 42. Okay. No. I'm gonna actually... I need to go up and around anyway, so... Okay, I can't get to there. I gotta go up and around. I'm like doing math in my head. I should be able to get this level done within the hour. And then it's just the super bonus round. Oh, but there's the second... There's the second final boss fight. The final boss fight. Hi, Nelly. We have the key, but we can wait till we open up the other, till we make it like a full loop. We can just keep pressing forward. The chest is way back towards the beginning of the level, so... Not the button I wanted to press. That's on me. I just pressed the wrong button. God damn it.
Well, well, look at you. Showing up here to raid the tomb after I've done all the work. I spend all day pressing switches and shoving boxes around, and you just waltz in here expecting to claim the treasure. Well, might as well have it. Only turned out to be a lousy egg anyway.
Man, Tomb Raider. It's Tomb Raider. Look, everybody, it's hit PS1 game Tomb Raider. Not to say that Tomb Raider's dated, it's just the last Tomb Raider game was like, what, 2015? Like, there was the Tomb Raider trilogy. Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider? And then, like, nothing for years now. The weird screeching this song has. What weird screeching? What weird screeching? Perfect timing on that complaint. It's literally, it's not screeching, it's like a flute. It's a woodwind. It's like the highest note on a woodwind. That's a person. But like the opening to the song, like that hey, that's a person. But the opening to the song, that is it's like the highest note on a woodwind. Crap. It's extremely loud, always hated it. Fair. Okay, we are about to die. No lizard, okay. Hey. Oh my god. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I saw the... So mad. Whatever. Alright, that we can get on our way back. Let's just hop down to the Manta level, I guess. Okay, so there should be 25 here. If all that's left is the 25 out on that. Hey! How much money is there here? Damn.
I've been training my new pet manta ray to carry the latest technology super high
How are you talking underwater?
Missile launchers. Want to ride him and try blasting some sharks?
He goes to talk to you, immediately inhales so much water. Surprised the gem count didn't overload the console, especially super bonus level. Is it just me, or does this also feel really close? Not again. Please reconnect, please reconnect, please reconnect. Hey VOD, it's just you and me for a second, I guess. We back? Are we back? Okay. I think... my technology has just about had it for today. Okay.
Nice
we back?
shooting,
We're back.
comrade. Where'd you learn to aim like that? Oh, by the
Comrade?
way, Bianca wanted me to give you this egg. She says she...
She says she. Okay, I think my setup has just about had it. I don't think I can stream for too much longer. We'll finish up this level. Next time, we'll do the super bonus round. And then we'll play something else. Like, we'll start the stream with finishing the super bonus round. But I really don't think my setup can go for another... It would be, what, another half hour? Oh, I'm missing 2 gems. Okay, son of a bitch. Okay. Those 2, and then the 25 out there. Alright, I think we're gonna have to call it. I'm sorry, but just my computer is actually very hot. I haven't gotten any notification that it's overheating, but the PlayStation's certainly struggling. Alright, that should be everything. Next time it should take maybe half an hour-ish. I'll probably, for the VOD, I'll probably tack it on at the end of this one. Depending on time, how long it takes. If it takes like an hour to do the super bonus round, then that'll probably be fine as is. Oh, it's struggling. Okay. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I should probably get going soon anyway. Well, I mean, we made it to 100%. That's something. Alright. Save it real quick. That sucks. Anyway. I want to thank people for stopping by and hanging out. I always super appreciate that. If you're watching this on YouTube, hello. These originally air live over on my Twitch channel. If you're watching this on Twitch, the VODs end up over on YouTube. All that stuff is connected. If you find, like, my bio for one, you'll find the other. Go live announcements. If you follow me on Twitch, you'll know when I go live. The YouTube community page, the Twitter. I have a Twitter that I don't use too much anymore. Well, I say I don't use it a lot. I'm trying to use it less. Just because social media, bad for brain. Anyway, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. If you check the Twitch bio, I should have a permalink to the Discord. If people just want to talk about games, if people, once a month we do, live streams that aren't playing games. It's just hanging out and talking about the industry, recent things that have happened, grievances with like monetization systems. We've talked about representation in the gaming sphere. We've talked about crunch. And if you want to contribute to those conversations, the Discord is the place to do it. I've got a handful of really cool mods over there, and I want to thank my mods here on Twitch. I appreciate you guys. But I think that's it. It should be it. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Be good, be kind, treat people the way you want to be treated, and I'll catch you in the next one.